What's happening, guys? Okay, we're off again. We're heading back up the river and we're going to go to Bowhill. The plan is to spend tonight at Bowhill and then we head to Purnong the next night. So a couple of great little camping spots. They're probably both on Wiki Camps, which is the little app you can get for great camping sites anywhere in Australia. But there's probably a lot of you that would not know about these spots, especially the one at Purnong or Cornermont, I think it's called, on the Adelaide side of the river. So we're going to head there. We're just leaving Tailem Bend. It's about a 30-minute drive to Bowhill, and again, I'm not too sure whether this is going to be one video or two videos. I'll see how much content I get out of it, and then I'll make a decision when I'm editing it. So let's head off. Not much for you to see at the moment because we're cutting across the back roads to Bowhill, so it's just going through a bit of mallee scrub. But I'll also turn the camera back on as we head down the hill back into Bowhill, where you get a little bit better view of the valley. So that also means it's about time to start the music. Bowhill. Now Bowhill's known mainly as a shacky town, lots of shacks, I'm guessing maybe 150 or so, and this is where our family had a shack. So it's where I first got to know the River Murray. All shacks down there to the left. Got a great shop down here, which is all new. The old one got burnt down, and these shops are like the post office, the petrol station, the hardware store, the bottle shop. They do a bit of everything. So the shop's straight ahead, and then the boat ramp's down around to the left. So I'm hoping we can find a little spot down there. Taking some boats out now. I want to camp over near the left there. So $130,000 Wakefield boat. But this is where we're going to camp for the night. Little spot where they've had fires before, where those rocks are. So here we are, guys, set up at the beautiful Bowhill. We're just down at the boat ramp. Now, I actually had a bit of a look to see if there was any no camping signs, but I couldn't see any. So, and I have seen people camp here overnight before. I don't think you'd want to set up for a week though, you might get into trouble. And houseboats also pull up in this section. You can see where they've had some fires there. I'm going to make a little fire in that little fireplace. And if you want to know more about Bowhill, check out my video when I came through on the houseboat. So this is where we first had a shack. This is when there was probably only about 50 shacks here when Dad bought it in 1961, the year I was born. But yeah, that's where we got into our water skiing and stuff. Dad used to make his own skis, but if you want to know a bit more about that, check out that video about 20 videos back, and I go through and show you our old tin shack. It's now been knocked down and is probably a $1.5 million mansion. But I've got some before and after photos on that video. So if you're interested, check it out. But this is the campsite for the night. I'm not putting the awning or anything out, so we're just going to have a quick camp over for the night. Sit around, have a couple of scare of the dark medicines. I've chucked the rod in. I won't catch anything. First time I chucked the rod in, as I went to pull tighten it up, I had a snag straight away. I'm an idiot, but we've got it in again. And the other side there is a big backwaters, which a lot of people don't even know about. It's a bit hard to see when you're driving down the hill to get in here, but the plan is to somehow get my kayak over there with the swag and do a camping trip there later on in the winter. I've got to work out how I'm going to do it yet, but nice big lake right next to some cliffs, and next to that, you probably can't see it from here, but that flat top, we used to call it the flat top mountain, and that was right in front of our shack, and I always wanted to walk to the top of it. So that's the plan, is get over there. That lake goes all the way from about here right up past the end. So we used to go there when we were younger, when there was a channel across the river here, but that channel's all filled in now. Used to get across in our dinghy. But anyway, that's Bow Hill, great little spot. If I do a cook up or anything, I'll turn the camera back on. But we will chuck the drone up and check it out. That's the Bow Hill General Store up there on the hill where they sell everything. Oh, hang on, a bit of a wobble up here, I might have a bite. Oh. Go and check it out. Yep, definitely got something on there. Might have a snag, I'm not too sure, it's a bit heavy. Oh, there we go, we've caught a Tommy Piper. Gee, and the shrimp's still on, so it's gone for the shrimp and missed it. But you got to be a bit careful with these. Don't know if I got the camera facing the right way. Just show you there. So yeah, this is a Tommy Piper. This is a cousin to the Tommy Rough. So the saltwater version. This is the freshwater version. They actually come in a few different versions. So this one we've got today is the braised steak and onion version. I've also seen them with sausage and vegetable version, minced meat and vegetable, but we're lucky enough today to get the braised steak and onion one. So I'll just show you what you do with it. We can save that shrimp, unhook him. Oh, a bit hard getting him out of its mouth. There we go. So we'll just put the rod back in the holder, and there you go. A very rare Tommy Piper. You don't usually get them this far down the river. But I'll just go and show you what we do with that. We'll just give it a quick skin, and then we'll put it in the fridge, and we'll cook that up later on tonight. A few different ways to cook them up, but we'll probably just do the open fire version, and probably just put it on some toast or something. But best to just get in underneath here, cut straight up along the edge, up like that, and you should be able to just peel the skin back. It's a bit of a sticky section that side there, so you're best to peel back around until you find the sticky section, and then just be very careful and watch out. They have got a little spike just around the back there, so be careful how you hold them, and you just pull the skin off like that. A little bit there, but that'll we'll get rid of that when we put it in the fire and cook it. So there you have it, a very rare River Murray Tommy Piper. Okay, so here we go with the Tommy Piper cook-up. Now, unlike one other attempt where we tried to be smart, it's always a good idea just to loosen its head a little bit. And if you stay till the end of this video, we'll show you the explosion we had a few weeks ago. So here we go. Tommy Piper, a few different breeds of them. We've got the braised steak and onion one here, and we're just going to put it in some coals here. We want to do it pretty slow, so we'll just keep it away, and we'll stick that on a bit of toast later on and give it a score. Bit of a rotation for the Tommy Piper. Close relation to the Tommy Rough. Now time to make some toast. We're going to have to improvise because we've got haven't got a long fork or anything, but we'll work something out. Okay, we'll try and make some toast here without burning my hand. Oh, I wish this was a bit longer. Oh. Ow, ow. Anyway, we'll get back when we plate up in a minute. Okay, time to plate up.
Gavin Clark's asked, why did he get banned?
Now we just rip its head off like that, and we'll just sneak it over the top of the toast. This looks a bit runny. How come it's so runny, Billy?
No.
Where's the chunky bits? Hang on, there. Alright, there's the chunky bits. That's looking better.
At least you found food this time.
Oh, that's looking sensational. Hadn't blown up on us. Right, bit of a taste test. Shit, that's got a lot of butter on it. Melt that off. Toast could have been a bit crispier. That's pretty bloody good. Braised steak and onion, River Murray, Tommy Rough. Cooked to perfection. 7.8. That's my review.
Well, we had a bit of a failure there with Russell's brother, Pommy Coit, because he tried to put his, what do you call it, Tommy Rough into the fire and just let it cook away so we could have a little bit of food.
The old Tommy Rough here.
He bent his ass a bit.
And
blew his lid out. Guts and all. That's the way you skin them.
We thought you wouldn't have to take the head off. We just put it in there and not seal it, and it blew the fuck up.
And we can't find any food at all, but we have got coals everywhere that scared the shit out of us, cause it sort of went off at us everywhere. Out in the water, she's out there. Well, that's one experiment the old Pommy Coit failed at. She's out in the water, there's even still...
Okay guys.
What a good day.
We've managed to catch another...
Maybe one or two, scared of the darks too many.